Hey, welcome to the November edition of the How to Podcast series. What are we doing this month? We're doing an episode every single day for the month of November. Yeah, that's a lot of podcast episodes, Dave. And what I want to do is I want to shine a light on amazing podcasters who are doing great things in podcasting. I want you to meet some of my friends. Now, these are friends that I've met through this podcast. These are friends that I've met by being on their show. These are friends that have been at our meetups. These are friends who I cherish and I think are people that you need to know. The best way to grow podcasting is word of mouth marketing, telling people about people's shows. That's what this is all about for the month of November. It's all word of mouth. You're going to hear from them come on and talk about their podcast. You're going to hear clips from shows. You'll have links to go follow these amazing people. And I want to give you a variety of different amazing podcasters for you to fall in love with. And you found the right spot. This is November. It's all about the listeners. It's all about you. And I want to shine a light on some amazing people. Are you ready? Okay. Let's jump into this because I think you're going to love this. And I'm glad you're here. And what I can't wait for is the day when you and I get to interact. I can't wait for us to meet each other at our meetups, online, through the link in the notes attached to this episode, where you and I can meet each other and I can be there in your corner to support you. I would love to do that. So here's another example of one of my friends at their show, and I want you to fall in love with them just as much as I have. Okay? Welcome to the How to Podcast series. It's November. It's National Podcast Post Month. It's 30 episodes in 30 days, and I want you to meet some of my favorite people in this world called podcasting. It's all about them. It's not about me. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Check out one of my friends. You ready? You ready? Okay, here we go. So I had the extreme pleasure of having this gentleman on my podcast recently. This guy is probably one of the most genuine human beings on the planet. I think, I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure he is Superman in disguise as Alex Sanfilippo. Now, why do I say that? Because Alex Sanfilippo cares so much about everyone else that it just draws you to him. It's just like the most amazing thing that he does. He always makes it about you. Every time you sit down with Alex Sanfilippo, he always makes it about you. I'm getting like the goosebumps talking about it because that's how he shows up in the world. Alex Sanfilippo is a different human being. He is different than some of the other people you're going to meet in life. Alex doesn't come on a podcast. He doesn't come on as a guest to be all about himself. He comes on to be all about you. And Alex has a great website, PodMatch, where I get my guests to come on my show. He's created this great dating app for podcasters to meet guests and get guests to meet hosts. It's really amazing. PodMatch.com if you're interested. Alex has a podcast called Podcasting Made Simple. What he does is he hosts a regular online summit, basically, for podcasters where you can come and participate and hear from podcasters from around the globe talking about podcasting. And then he splits up these sessions into actual episodes and releases them for free to us as podcast listeners. So you can either attend the event live, or you can watch the replay, or you can listen to the actual episodes when they come out in the future. But Podcasting Made Simple is simply Alex and his view on podcasting and his view on life on full display for all of us to enjoy. I'm a huge fan. I listen to every episode. And Alex is just that guy. He's just that guy. And I know you've heard me over the last 30-ish, roughly 30 episodes, praising all these amazing podcasters. And I'm doing this on purpose. I'm not doing it to be fake or whatever, phony. I really want you to connect with great people. Alex is that. He is a great human being. And when I always tell everybody we need like 100,000 more Alex in this world just to balance out what's going on in the world today. So Alex Sanfilippo, creator of PodMatch, a great human being, a guest on this show, and he also has Podcasting Made Simple. So here's a little clip from the show. And if you want to hear multiple voices, again, community and podcasting, then go check out Podcasting Made Simple. This is Alex Sanfilippo. Again, one of the best humans ever. And I don't say that lightly. Here's Alex Sanfilippo, Podcasting Made Simple.
And now, on with the show.
Welcome to Podcasting Made Simple. I am your host, Alex Sanfilippo. As podcast guests and hosts, we are each focused on improving our skills, expanding our influence, and ultimately reaching our podcasting goals faster. On this podcast, we respect your focus, mission, and time. The format of Podcasting Made Simple is to provide very short weekly masterclass episodes from industry experts on either side of the mic. Every episode tactfully cuts through the noise and provides only the exact transformational steps that you need. As a result of listening, you'll receive practical and actionable wisdom that will help you level up as a podcast guest or host, ultimately leading you to accelerated and elevated success in podcasting. Before you start listening, I do have one request. I encourage you to go to podpros.com/episodes to find the specific episode that you most need today and start there. Again, my name is Alex Sanfilippo, and I want to thank you in advance for checking out Podcasting Made Simple.
So there you go. Alex Sanfilippo, Podcasting Made Simple. Again, a collection of voices in podcasting. Alex does come to the mic and do his own solo episodes, which I thoroughly enjoy. Alex, if you're listening, I would love to get more of you because you're just, I'm a fanboy. I don't know, what can I say? I really like this guy. I just love it. And I love the different voices. It's very similar to what we try to do here. We podcast in community. It's not a single voice. It's not just me telling you what I think you should do with your podcast, because that can get pretty lame and boring after a while. It's multiple voices, people that do things different than me, people that I can learn from, and amazing people that you will resonate with because they sound like you, look like you, talk like you, come from the same places you come from. They have a similar story to you, and I love introducing you to new podcasters. And if I haven't introduced you yet, then we need to meet. I want to hear your show. I want to be a supporter, a community member for you. So please reach out. I would love to hear from you. Alex Sanfilippo, Podcasting Made Simple. Go sign up for PodMatch if you're looking for guests, if you want to be a guest. PodMatch.com. And go listen to Podcasting Made Simple. Add it to your favorites, your playlist, you follow, you subscribe, do all those things, whatever it says on your app. And that way you'll get every episode that comes from Alex and his team and all of his amazing guests. Podcasting Made Simple. Alex Sanfilippo. Another podcast I recommend in the month of November, National Podcast Post Month. You'll love Alex. You'll love him. So I love being a podcaster. I love meeting these great people. And I love the fact that you pressed play on this episode and that you're still here. That tells me that there's something here for you. And if you're like, Dave, I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this community, and I want to spend some time with you. There's a link in the show notes. It's just for you. You and I can get together and chat about your podcast, answer any questions you have. And the most important thing is we get to meet each other. So if you feel like you've been podcasting alone, you should never podcast alone. You should podcast in a group. We have a community just for you. And I, Dave, would love to be part of your community. HowToPodcast.ca is where you can find me, find our amazing community, and meet the people you've met here today on this episode. So, what are you waiting for? Stop podcasting by yourself. Reach out. I would love to talk to you. Happy National Podcast Post Month. We'll talk soon. Thank you for being part of the community, and thank you for listening to this episode. HowToPodcast.ca. Take care.